Welcome everybody to the Poke Battle Network. I am Sosaflow. Today, I've been given a run from a local PlayPokemon tournament. This is submitted by EV2E, and this is from the Pennsylvania local. This is closer for the Philly battlers, so a lot of Philly locals came through. EV2E was really excited. He gave me a wonderful scrim with a Charjabug, and then told me he was going to do a tournament with this. The team he's rocking is Charjabug, Registeel, Medicham Lickitung, because that core has to happen, Dugong, and Sableye, the last one there. With the Medicham Lickitung core, you can bring so many new Pokemon, and it has allowed us, as we've seen over and over now, to be able to play the C tier Pokemon. So Charjabug is definitely an A, B tier Pokemon with its bulk, because tank is so valuable here. So we're going to see how EV2E brings this bulky electric Pokemon, now with its new move Volt Switch and the update of X-Scissor from Adventures Abound. Then we're going to see how he does here in his local PlayPokemon tournament. Alright, we're locking in against our first opponent, Dawn, 3791. Again, the locals here are bringing out the fun. We'll find out what Dawn's got, as Lantern is now our lead, and we got our Medicham in there. Now, EV2E's Medicham is rocking the Psychic and Ice Punch, so the typical, usual Medicham, that's great. Lantern here with that new Spark chunking away at the health of the EV of the Medi. The first charge move coming off, this could be a Thunderbolt, which would be real effective, but it is a Surf, playing the head games already. Not in the yellow yet, and one more Spark will take the Medicham to half health, as the first Psychic's going to kick off. Gets the shield from his opponent, no debuff. Unfortunate for him, he's going for another Psychic. Now the opponent now built up the energy for the Thunderbolt, no! EV2E knows his counts and gets to the second Psychic. Will he grab another shield from his opponent? No shield grab by his opponent, no debuff again. Will he give up the shield? He chooses to let the Medicham go. The Surf will take it to the deep rep, and Thunderbolt will take it out. As Medicham heads back to the ball, going to Nurse Joy, it is now the Charjabug. We were here for it, a couple of sparks go through, but Charjabug up and Volt Switching away. Look at what Volt Switch is doing to the Alolan Sandslash. Pretty good, decent damage there, as we get our first discharge go off and gets the last shield. Here we go again. Now Volt Switch doing a good about 16th, 20th of the Sandslash health, putting on that difference. Ooh, but he gets the Medicham in on the Registeel. That's not good. There's still two shields, and Charjabug can farm up energy. With that X-Scissor boost, there's some good damage that Charjabug can do to the Medicham, as our first Zap Cannon is going to take the Medi to half health, and no debuff again. Oh my goodness. There's no love here for the Registeel, no love for the Eevee in round one. As the Medicham's going to throw its first move, this will be an Ice Punch. Big tell here. This could be a huge tell, whether or not it's Dynamic Punch or Psychic. There are still two shields on EV2E, so I think Dawn's holding off on that energy. But there it is, the Dynamic Punch. Nicely done, Dawn. Being able to take it out. But here's the thing, the Charjabug is back. The energy is now off that Medicham. That was more of a bait trap. You had tons of time to build up more energy, as now the X-Scissor's coming off. X-Scissor takes out the Medi, about a quarter of the damage. Here comes the discharge, and there are two shields. EV2E feeling in control here to close out with this very tanky, very healthy Charjabug. Charjabug, Charjabug, breaking Metacores here in the game, yeah! As the discharge is going to go off, we're going to see what a discharge does. Ooh, almost half the health. You put two more Volt Switches on, and there you go. So 2 Volt Switches and a discharge, and the Alolan Sandslash is over half health damage gone. Another Ice Punch will get shielded as the last Volt Switch goes through and KOs. Great job by EV2E managing his energy, managing his Volt Switches, and being able to bring out that Registeel to draw out the Medicham in the back. Very unfortunate he did not get the debuff, but he's going to decide on what he's going to decide. Lucifer looking pretty fun here. Goku did some good. It's interesting he calls it Goku. Is Spirit Bomb then the Psychic? Is that what Spirit Bomb is? Then what's Dynamic Punch? Kamehameha? E2E and Dawn are about to get into it. Here we go. Getting spooky. Why not? Sableye on Sableye. Let's get spooky, folks. As the Shadow Claws are going to chip away, we're going to see who wins CMP here. This is going to be huge, too, because Charjabug now is not going to be paired up with that Sableye. A good reason why you have Charjabug is there for those dark typings. It is a Dark Core Breaker. The first move thrown by by Dawn. Foul Play does what Foul Play does. But here's the good thing. EV2E did not throw at the same time, so he has a little bit of energy there. Sableye throws as he did go before the throw comes. Now we're going to play the CMP game. Who gets it? Oh, Dawn gets the CMP. Gonna say goodbye to this Sableye. Have it go see Nurse Joy. As Dawn, Sableye is now bone dry. 1 volt switch. 2 volt switch as like 5 Shadow Claws came through. Another volt switch, and it's the Sand Slash again. Welcome back to the field, Sand Slash. A discharge will get shielded and immediate swaps into the Medi. 1, 2, 3. 2 counters on that. Sand Slash, not bad, taking a good quarter of its health down. We revealed that it's Psychic Medicham, which gives it a better matchup against the Mirror here, whereas the Dynamic Punch will put effective damage, but not like the Psychic, and the opportunity to debuff too could be in EV2E's favor, but it doesn't look like Psychic wants to buff for anybody. Finally, Dawn's going to throw out all that energy on the Medicham. The first Dynamic Punch, as you see, missing about 10 HP damage on then the Psychic, 10 to 15 HP damage there on the Psychic. Another Dynamic Punch will go through, putting it in the red. Now the beauty of this, we're gonna go for the Psychic, not even gonna go for that double Ice Punch. Psychic gets shielded, and now there is no shield left for this Alolan Sand Slash, as the Charjabug with energy is now ready to play. As the Ice Punch goes through, and here we go. 1 volt switch. Oh no, thought he was going to get energy on the Medicham, but there it is, the discharge. We said 2 volt switches, and a discharge takes out half of the Sand Slash's health, and that is in discharge range. Now this does have the Shadow ability, so the defense is debuffed by about 20%, but a beautiful play here, and there it is. GG's. Oh, the Medicham's still around with energy. Look at that, but unfortunately there is still a shield for EV2E, so Dawn will not take a W, and EV2E goes 2-0. GG's for round 1. That was a great Charjabug play. It definitely broke some cores, and we'll see how it plays out in round 2. We're jumping right into round 2 against Cofagrigus' trainer, apparently. Yes, the Charjabug doesn't want to see the Gligar, one of the top 6 there, but it is Umbreon onto the Lickitung. Now, this is definitely in Umbreon's favor, but Umbreon's not going to walk away feeling all willy-nilly. Umbreon's going to be limping off, and again, not able to Charjabug into the dark, which is what you're trying to do, right? Well, so we'll see how Charjabug plays, because Charjabug here, the main core of Charjabug, is to break that Medicham, flying, and dark core that you see here, and putting on that neutral damage, especially with Lantern out there too. And we get another body slam, so we haven't seen any energy thrown from this Umbreon yet, as Umbreon is almost in the yellow. There it is. Umbreon building up so much energy, and now it's gonna be released. Find out this Psychic foul play. It's a foul play. Nope, nobody likes that Psychic on Umbreon, huh? Boy howdy, wouldn't that be good? We start seeing Psychics on Umbreon. But another foul play goes through. Now the Lickitung is in the red. Like we said, this Umbreon's going to be feeling the pain. Another Snarl sneaks through before this Body Slam goes off. This Body Slam won't put the pressure down, so no need to shield, right? We're not here to shield. This is a chunk away situation. Now, the question is, are we going to shield here? It looks like EV2E is. He understands this micro play, might have a game plan to try to keep the switch and get that Gligar onto the Dugong. Going for that Power Whip. Does Umbreon feel good enough not to take this Power Whip? Here we go. Oh, he did it! EV2E's gameplay comes through. He can keep switching now, bring out the Dewgong onto the Gligar. Hello, Ice. Hello, Deoxys Defense. That's Psychic. That doesn't want to see Bug. So here we go. Those Volt Switches putting some good damage down on this Psychic Defense Deoxys. Again, this Defense Deoxys. So emphasis on defense, and look at how effective that X-Scissor is. With this new boost up, X-Scissor now putting down some good hurt on these Psychics. As a Psycho boost, oh my god, Charjabug, you so tanky. What are you doing taking that like a full champ? This is debuffed. Yeah, why would you shield this one? This is a debuffed Psycho boost. Yeah, half of what it does now. Now these counters aren't going to do anything. You can probably do one more Volt Switch before another X-Scissor gets to go off. There you go. No tapping. I like this. Undercharging, but it's so super effective. Will even get the shield. There's 2 shields on his opponent. No, doesn't get the shield from his opponent. And Deoxys lives. Oh, that's a tough one. The Psycho Boost is still not enough. Immediate swaps out. Gotta get out of there immediately as the Dewgong comes back out for Gligar. Oh my goodness, there is energy banked on that Charjabug. That might be the win con, folks. The first Icy Wind goes off. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you debuff this Gligar. There is 2 health on this Charjabug, and Volt Switch ain't gonna get in time before the wing attacks come through. But the Ice Shards chunking away. We'll see if the debuff actually plays good effect here on the dig. Yes, it does, as the Ice Shards are doing the damage, and that might make EV2E feel real good here to just farm down. GG's as he gets game 1. That got real close, but the immediate swap outs, getting the Dewgong and pairing it up onto the Gligar. So huge. Absolutely a great play there by EV2E. Not gonna lie, I did like the Dewgong. I didn't think Dewgong was gonna have good play, especially when you didn't pair it up with that Gligar. And then the Umbreon came out, but the gameplay in the mini micro right there to get the dub, to keep the switch advantage and get the win con back in your favor. Big brain plays right there. Big brain plays right there. As we're gonna get into the second battle now. Gligar leaning into the Sableye. All right. Gligar again lead. Double lead Gligar. There is no Dewgong this time. Maybe thinking that Gligar was going to be benched. They did not bench it. And looks like Sableye is going to take the first charge move. This should be an Aerial Ace. Maybe the dig. Ooh, great call. Eevee making the right counts. Got the dig call. Got the right shield count. Now has double foul play to put that pressure down onto this Gligar. We've only seen the first move on this Gligar. We haven't seen a second move. All we've seen is dig. And it seems like dig now, people love going for dig. And that's great because ground is such a great typing for generalizing your entire team build. So having a move like dig that you can get to with wing attack, great. Again, sad. Gave up the shield. Goes for the second return now. Through the foul play. Goes for the return. Will he think it's double foul play? Does in the return again. Somebody get this man a mojito because he has set up a shop around his opponent's mind as he gets another foul play in there. He's renting out room in his opponent's head. He is putting all the right moves down, and EV2E gets the foul play onto the Umbreon. With that extra chip damage, gonna feel real good. Get that extra couple taps. We know there's a foul play gonna come. Gligar is off the table. That's great. In comes the Registeel onto the Defense Deoxys. Now here's the thing, Defense Deoxys has that counter. You're like, what are you doing? But there are no actual charge moves that Registeel is worried about. And this is a beautiful call by EV2E, recognizing that immediately with the Defense Deoxys, taking the damage and now throwing off those Zap Cannons. The Zap Cannon is going to put a ton of pressure down on defense Deoxys, and will his opponent give up the second shield? That's the big question. Does not give up the second shield, and he finally gets his attack debuff. Great job there, as the counters again now doing just a little bit less damage. Lock-on's doing absolutely nothing. Opponent finally gets to the second Thunderbolt and gonna just let it go. Oh, it's not enough as you get to the Focus Blast. The debuff was huge here. What didn't proc for him in the past, now procking beautifully for him in round 2. Here we go. Deoxys defense is gone and no little lock-ons, but we understand. It's all understandable. Here's the question. Here's the problem. This is not a dynamic punch Medicham. This is a psychic Medicham, still in a great position, but with all the energy on Umbreon, gonna have to see how EV2E plays this out. Might not be in his favor. If there are 2 last resorts ready to go and he doesn't shield the third one, because there are 3 that he will need. So Ice Punch goes, gets the last shield. He doesn't have Dynamic Punch. He's got to shield this foul play. He's not going to. He's going big brain play on me again. EV2E knows his Medicham. Am I watching a it's accent situation? And there it is, the third foul play. We talked about it. There was the mention, something you have to worry because you don't have that Dynamic Punch. You are not in a safe position here. I don't think Ice Punch is enough, and he needs one more Snarl down. Ice Punch is definitely not enough. 1, 2, 3, and he gets it. Oh my god, on the last Snarl down. Sorry, 2 Snarl downs. Oh my goodness. EV2E, you make it so close. Having those 1 HP in the dreams. GG's to our opponent. That is a wonderful, wonderful local battle. I hope everybody was laughing and shaking hands after that. Woo! That's heart pumping right there. That's what that is. Let's get into the final matchup of EV2E in his locals. It is the final round of our local here with EV2E rocking that Charjabug. He is battling My Name is Shazam. We're going to get into this matchup here. This local, again, is for PA players out there close to Philly. It was held at Waffles and Enthusiasm in Germantown. So, EV2E here, 2-0 in Germantown over here at PA against My Name is Shazam. And we get the Medicham into Medicham. Now, this is a challenge, a league challenge, so it'll be for 15 points here, and he's got the Psychic. We'll find out if his opponent's Medicham is also rocking the Psychic or the Dynamic Punch. Ooh, I like it. Both battlers choosing to go a little over energy, and EV2E throwing that Psychic first. A counter did go through, so we get the Psychic, no debuff, and EV2E gets the counter back. So we're back to even on counts from our opponent. This Winged Team Rocket does rock the Psychic onto their Medicham and does not get the debuff either. Great. Both battlers are rocking those meta Pokemon, those meta Chams. I don't know. Dynamic Punch seems more meta than Psychic, but in this mirror matchup that you get oh so much, oh so unfortunately, Medicham on Medicham action is better with Psychic. We'll see as the Psychic does go through, and we're going to say goodbye to our Medicham and hello to our Lickitung. EV2E gathered some energy onto the Licky. He's got Charger in the back, and his opponent's got Charjabug too. Look at that, folks. 2 charges in the finals. Something to really look into and maybe build after that lovely community day. As the first Body Slam takes Charjabug to the yellow. Almost to a second Body Slam. That's not bad. A little bit of energy and a Body Slam. Gets to a second one. You're about half health on that real thick Charjabug. And X-Scissor does the same thing to Lickitung. Wow. Charjabug holding its own on this Lickitung. This could be a first core breaker of the meta shift. Oh my goodness. X-Scissor again taking that Lickitung to the deep red. Now Lickitung getting almost 2 Body Slams and another Volt Switch went through, trying to charge move deny. Doesn't happen. As the body slam does KO. Immediate swaps, immediate swaps, immediate swaps. It is the Trevenant. Oh no, Trevenant. This is your nightmare, my friend. You don't want to see this bug. 2 shields, and with X Scissor and Volt Switch, this Charjabug looks to command the energy here. The Trevenant's finally gonna throw its charge move. And kablamo, the first seed bomb goes through and gets shielded. Now the charge move gets tapped. The charge move gets tapped. A third Shadow Claw snuck through as another shield. Will we get it? Clearly, it will be so super effective. And there it is. The last Volt Switch got through. The X Scissor is ready to go. Can he get this tap in time? This seems like it's going to be a CMP situation. And oh no! Still needing energy onto the Trevenant. The X Scissor is going to come through and get the point for our EV2E's Charjabug. Oh! Into the deep red. I thought that was going to KO, and no, I apologize. That was super effective, but that ghost typing negated that. And here we go. Charjabug off. Lickitung taking all of the last bit of energy. 1 Volt Switch. Can he get to another Volt Switch? 2 Volt Switch, and oh, just in time. You'd hate to have a lag come and take you out because Volt Switch Shadow Claw. But he does close out with that Charjabug. Great plays there by EV2E. Find out what he's doing here, as he is going to have to make some adjustments. Their Charjabug, that Medicham is rocking Psychic, so might feel comfortable bringing in Gligar now. Lickitung feels better. Registeel feels better. With Medicham not having those, we'll find out if that's what he's going to lead with in this next game. Into game 2 here, EV2E versus My Name's Shazam. As Sableye into Guzzlord. Ooh, that's a tough one. Immediate swaps into the Charjabug to Guzzlord. Guzzlord coming up off the scene after this Sacramento tournament where it got 2nd place for Bopper. Guzzlord, those Dragon Tails, that 245 health, out of control. The Dragon Claw comes through, gets the first shield, and now the Medicham's on the scene. Now, the opponent has a Charjabug, so I'm pretty sure it knows what Medicham can take from Charjabug. But the X Scissor does the good damage. Volt Switch now bringing the Medi to almost half health. Another X Scissor is going to pop off. Brings the Medicham to the deep red. Still 2 shields on the opponent. And with the Guzzlord still in the back, you kind of have to keep the advantage. The Psychic gets shielded. No debuff. That's all the energy there. Can he get the X Scissor off and get the shield, or take out this Medicham? Medicham is 2 taps away from another Ice Punch here. Gonna get the shield. 1 tap away. My bad. Because we are a few taps away from 1 tap away from another X Scissor, as the Ice Punch will KO the Charjabug. Charjabug's so tanky. It could have lived maybe if it had like 2 more health. I think that's like just on the line of the damage that Ice Punch does. So thinking what he should bring back, comes back with the Sableye. Now, the Guzzlord threw the Dragon Claw and dipped. Will it have the energy? 1, 2, 3 Dragon Tails. There's the Dragon Claw. Going for that crunch on the 4th Dragon Tail. Guzzlord, such a beautiful ghost dark dragon. I don't know. It's just such a Halloween Pokemon. Right? This dark dragon typing being the thickness that we want. We so desperately want Zweilos to be. Hydrogen to be. The return goes through. An immediate swaps. And oh, look at this. We just saw what this matchup does a second ago with Charjabug and Energy. This was immediate swap. So we'll see if EV2E can get this in his favor. Like I was saying, Guzzlord now is thick and is tanky, taking that return to the face. Lift with just the deep red and energy in the back. The Psychic now from the Medicham. Will it proc a debuff? Doesn't get shielded. Doesn't debuff. That's not good. The Ice Punch won't do it from here. But the X Scissor could be enough. Could be enough. No, just 1 way. Gets 1 more counter in. Great job there, because Volt Switch is a 5-turn move, counters a 2-turn move, able to get 1 counter in and then the Ice Punch, the maximum amount of damage. That was professional play right there from a professional battler, but unfortunate because this Charjabug is so thick, it's so full of energy, and the X-Scissor will take out that Sableye. We're going to game 3, folks. We get a game 3 in round 3 of the finals of this local. The winner here will get the 15. Second place will be tied with a bunch of others. We'll find out how this plays out, and will this add to these battlers' championship point growth. And then just a big nice shout out here to My Name is Shazam for getting into the finals as well, and everybody who participated in this local. Gotta love the locals. If you're not doing your locals, you should be. These are so much fun. Get back to meeting your community again. This is what Silph 1 was about, as we have Charjabug Volt switching away at this Medicham. Charjabug now built up for almost 2 X-Scissors, and EV2E, knowing Charjabug, knows the counts and knows the damage here. This is beautiful play here by EV2E. Immediate swaps, has all the energy. Oh yeah. We haven't seen what the second move on this Charjabug is. Will it be another X-Scissor, or will it be a crunch or a discharge? It's just an X-Scissor. Not bad, as a Trevenant comes back. Hello. Now this, you're like, well, wait a minute. Why would you bring this grass on this bug? Well, this bug is now in the deep yellow, and those Shadow Claws actually chunk away real hard. So not having a shield used yet and using a shield here, really troublesome. And this is why, because Trevenant can claw faster than Volt Switch and has a higher attack. So the Shadow Ball isn't nothing. Oh, goodbye Charjabug. Hello Lickitung. That might have been the play. That might have been the win con for My Name is Shazam. The Charjabug is off. Medicham has tons of health and energy, but so does his opponent Charjabug. Lickitung licks down now, and that is healthy and full and ready to go, as it is the Guzzlord coming back. The Guzzlord coming back. With Lickitung now off, the swap off, the Charjabug is out of the game. The Dark typing Dragon is here to play, but the Ice Punches punch away and gets the shield, and a Psychic is now coming for Charjabug. There are still 2 shields on EV2E side, so we're going to see how he plays that out. Gonna allow that Psychic, and no debuff again. After the weekend of proccing Leaf Tornadoes like crazy, you would think one of these Psychics would have procced for our boy. They did not. The X-Scissor gets shielded, and another counter sneaks through. Gonna double shield the Medicham. I like this. The question is, can he get it in time before the last X-Scissor pops off? 1, 2, 3. Come on. Yes! He's got no health, but he's got the energy. Can he get it? Oh, the Dragon Tail sneaks through, so he won't be able to get that second Ice Punch. But this Ice Punch, this shield is huge. The question is, Lickitung with energy, can any of these charge moves do the damage to this 245 health Pokemon? I don't know, as we're going to find out what the second move is on this Guzzlord here. No, it's only Dragon Claw. Single move Dragon Claw. Ooh. Oh. Can't do much about it, as the body slams are going to come through. EV2E just trying to find win cons where he can. Can he get the last one? No, he needed the second body slam ready, and there's the Dragon Claw. That will take the Lickitung out. GG's to My Name is Shazam. That was a great final round. Let's head back. Congratulations to My Name is Shazam for the 3-0 run in this lovely tournament. As for our run with EV2E, oh my goodness, Charjabug. I mean, you even saw the winner of this tournament have it on its team. Definitely a great Pokemon to play. Again, really does great at breaking those Lickitung Medicham cores, Lantern Lickitung cores. We're seeing them everywhere now. Grass Pokemon are popping up, so that Egg Scissor is really good. Psychic and Darks are popping up. Volt Switch putting real hurt down on that Ice Steel. Now, I was a little worried about that Pokemon, but right off the bat, we saw that it really does affect that Sand Slash, and they do need to shield. So Charjabug with that bulk actually might be real valuable here now. We saw it over in Lily this weekend, so we'll see if it rises in stock in play in other Play Pokemon events. Hopefully you enjoyed this run here by EV2E, as we've had a wonderful time here watching these battles. Thank you for the submission, EV2E. Good luck on your run, as you have done a ton of regionals and I'll be probably hyping up your locals. Be on the lookout this Saturday for the Flash for Everyone's Journey through Flash, as we'll be watching 6'4 Ninjas run through the Dojo Cup. So great to have Mr. 6'4 Ninja onto the stream. We'll be talking to him about his journey as a battler, what he's been doing, how he's been helping his community, and watching him go through this entire tournament meta that he has helped create. So we're excited to see him battle it through this journey. Be on the lookout, 9 a.m. Come join us, have some hype with me, and maybe we'll even chat about Toronto too. Thank you all for watching the Poke Battle Network. If you do have a run yourself and trying to help your local grow, please reach out to me, DM me, or submit a comment here below, and I will try to work with you so we can get this out, trying to get as many locals that are out there noticed and recognizable, so that you and your community can start shining and growing. There's nothing better than an in-person tournament, and you can see that in all of the live in-person championship regionals we have seen. Thank you all for watching the Poke Battle Network. Again, I am Sosaflo, and like always, keep on battling.